This is going to be an instructional video on a Hymer MLT 570. I'm just going to highlight some of the features around the vehicle. Just before we start, this vehicle does need a valet as it's just come out of PDI. First things first, I'm going to show you around the outside of the vehicle, and then we will go into the habitation area and cab area. So first things first, I'm going to show you how to open the bonnet. This is just in case you need to jump start the vehicle. So if you come round to the passenger door, open the passenger door, and then the bonnet release catch is just here. All you need to do is pull that down once and that will release. So now that I have got the bonnet open, I'm just going to show you a few of the features. Also, if you need to jump start the vehicle. So your negative terminal is just here, and then your positive is just here under this red cap here. Also, as you can see, we've got screen wash fill there, and then your AdBlue is under the bonnet as well, just here. So now we are going to carry on around the vehicle. So now we are on the passenger side. If you want to fill up the vehicle with diesel, open the passenger door and your diesel fill is just here. And as you can see, we have got a few lockers on the passenger side. I will now open these, then we can explain what are inside the lockers. So now that I have got the lockers open, as you can see here in the bottom belly locker, we have got your 4 lithium batteries. Also, if you want to turn off the power, you just can do this here, like so. That's for the habitation area, and then we will go into the locker above. So as you can see, in the top locker we have got your fuses and main breaker here. Also, we do have your frost protect valve as well. So currently this is in the closed position. If you want to drain this, or if the frost protect valve reaches a certain temperature, the valve will automatically release. This will then release the water out of your boiler to protect your boiler. But if you want to empty your boiler, if you're putting your vehicle into storage, all you need to do is just twist this lever at the top. This button has popped out, and then the 10 litres of water will drain out of your boiler. To close this, all you need to do is twist this lever on the top again, and then push this button in. Now your boiler will fill up with water and not drain out. So the next locker we come to is going to be your toilet cassette. As you can see, the toilet cassette is locked securely into place. To release this, all you need to do is lift this tab up here and pull towards you. As you can see on this cassette, we've got an extra pipe. This is just a ventilation pipe. If you want to take your cassette out, all you need to do is just twist this pipe off, like so. And then you do have a cap here, which you can use to blank off while you carry your cassette. So now that I have taken the cassette out, if you want to empty or clean your cassette, you just need to twist this nozzle out here, take the cap off, and then tilt up, and then put your thumb on this button here. When you put your thumb on this button here, this just lets air into the top of the cassette, and then your fluids will flow out evenly. Once finished cleaning your cassette, twist this nozzle back in, and then we will put it back into place now. So all you need to do to put your cassette back into place, put the vent hose on here, and then push back, and then make sure that this clip here is securely back into place. Your cassette will then be locked into place and not move out. So still on the passenger side, now over the rear axle, here is going to be your freshwater fill. All you need to do is take this cap off, put your hose pipe inside and then fill. When the water starts coming back out of this cap here, that means your tank is full of water. The next locker is going to be your LPG and some storage. As you can see in here, we have got an extra toilet cassette. So this is in case you are off-grid for a while. And then you can fit 2 6 kilogram LPG tanks inside here. To turn on the gas here, it's just this yellow lever just here. And then also, as you can see in here, we have got a grey hose. This is for your grey waste, just to hook onto the pipe and extend the pipe out. I'll show you where this pipe is when I get round to it. It is on the driver's side of the vehicle. So the last part on the passenger side is going to be your garage area. On the passenger side at the rear in the garage, we have got your so the last part on the passenger side is going to be your garage area. On the passenger side though, in the garage, we have got your 240 volt inverter just there, and there's a switch in there as well. Also, you've got your breaker for the inverter. As you can see, we have got lights in the garage. You can switch them on and off. And then you've got a rail along here, all the way around the vehicle in the garage on each side, and I'll show you the clips on the other side, which are adjustable. As you can see under this shelf here, we've got your fresh water filter, and then in here is going to be your fresh water tank. I'll show you this on the other side just because it's easier. So now I am on the driver's side of the habitation. So I'll show you in the garage area here. So going back to the freshwater tank there, you can take off that cap if you need access to get inside the tank to clean. And then as you can see there, there's a black knob there if you want to drain your freshwater tank. So you can open this and drain to 20 litres, or you can open it a bit more and drain the tank completely. As I was saying about the rails, if you want to strap anything down, these are removable. You can move them around the vehicle and then slide them and then twist to tighten up. And then as you can see, we have got your shower in the garage area as well. And then 2 main plugs and 12 volt socket as well. So on the driver's side at the rear behind the axle, that is going to be your grey waste pipe to drain. So that pipe I showed you earlier, which was in the locker with the spare toilet cassette, that attaches onto here if you need to extend this pipe out. To release your grey waste, I'll just show you now. This is it in the cab area, just here. All you need to do is push this button down. That will then open the valve for the grey waste to release. Once you've emptied, push the button back up and that will then shut the valve. So just above your grey waste is going to be your 240 volts main hookup, and then here we have got your external barbecue point. Just need a quick release connector to go onto here. So now we are going to go into the habitation area and go over the components inside and the cab area. As you can see, this vehicle comes with an awning. I will send a separate link how to set up the awning. So if you want to open your step, I'll put your step away. It's just this button here, like so. So now we are in the habitation area, but before we go through the habitation area, I'll just take you through a few of the features in the cab area. So as you can see down here, we've got a few buttons. This first one here is for your grey waste. So it's an electronic switch which will empty your grey waste. This button here is for your electric step. So if you put your ignition on, you might get a beeping noise. The beeping noise just means that your electric step is still out. If you press the button once, the step will fold in and the beeping noise will stop. Next up, we have in the passenger footwell, is underneath this blanking cap is going to be your toolkit. You've got a couple of cup holders at the top there, passenger and driver side. Just in the middle here, got a little storage compartment, and it's got some charging points and a point which will give you Apple Connect. So the last thing to show you in the cab area is your blackout blinds. You just pinch these, same on the passenger and driver side, and then slide across and they will clip into place with a magnetic strip. Same for the front window, pinch and slide. There's a magnetic strip. When they meet in the middle, they will be shut. So then your cab area will be blacked out. The last thing to show you about the swivel seats. So this little lever will bring your seat forward and back, and the lever in the middle, if you just pull it towards you, then it will twist. You'll have to use two hands to twist. So last but not least is going to be your habitation area. So I'm going to show you around the habitation area, some of the features and safety features as well. So first of all, when you come in through the habitation door, or if you come through to the habitation area from the driver's side, above the habitation door is going to be your control panel. The van can be controlled by an app from Hymer, which you can download, and you can change some extra features as well, like your lighting. So as you can see at the top left corner, you've got your vehicle battery. The next, you've got your mains battery. Below that is your fresh water, which is at 0%. Same with your grey water waste is at 0%. If you want to turn your lights on, like I said, you can do this through the app. But if you go into commercial, click lights, your lights will come on. You can change the percentage of dimmable of your lights on the control panel, but you can also do this with the light switches, which I will show you soon. The next one down is going to be your fridge. So if you turn this on, you can control your fridge from here, the temperature, silent mode, turbo mode, 12 volt AC. Also, when you've turned this on, you still can control the fridge on a dial above the fridge. Next one is personal. So this is like through the Hymer app. You can do some features with the lights, change the brightness, change the colour, as I'm aware. Next, you've got your installations. So that's going to be your heating, your boiler, your water pump. So heating, you've got 900 watts or 1800 watts. You can run it off diesel, electric or both. And then you've got your warm water boiler. Most of the time you can leave your warm water boiler in eco mode. If you need instant hot water, just put it on 5 minutes before you need it, but that will only give you a certain capacity. Next is the 12 volt switched. You've got your boiler, which you can control through your heater, and then you've got your water pump you can turn on here as well. Last one is your vehicle details. So this does give you an insight of the actual vehicle itself, i.e. it will give you your fuel level, even though this does tell you on your dash. So in your water, you've got your levels there for your fresh water and your grey. You've got your power, vehicle battery, your mains battery, and what you're connected to. So at the minute we're not connected to the 240 volt. You've got chassis information, so you've got your mileage at the top, wipers, your wiper water, sorry, and then you've got your fuel, which is at 2%, the AdBlue level, which is full, it's at 96%. You can control some of your central locking, and you've got some other options, which at the moment is showing the outside temperature. So just at the habitation door, you've got a few of the light switches. So you've got your awning light, and then some of the lights. So these are the under cab lights, these are the main lights, and some of the under unit lights. So as you can see, if I press the light switch, it will go off. If I press it again, it will come on. But if I press and hold, it will dim, and then release, and then press and hold again, it will go brighter. Just below that is your electric step control. You just need to press that once up or down, which will take it in and out, and then below that you've got your 240 volt socket. In the kitchen area, you've got an extra workspace which flips up. Next is going to be your 3 gas burner. While we're on to the gas burner, if you do use this, when you finish, just let the gas burner cool down. The reason for this is this glass, because of the temperature differences, if you put this down straight away, it will heat up, and if it's been cooler, the glass, it could shatter. It's just a safety thing, which obviously we don't want to happen. So if you leave it up, let the hobs cool down, and then you can put that down. Next, you've got your sink with your tap above, and then you've got 2 240 volt sockets. Also in the kitchen area, you've got your fridge and fridge freezer. I have turned this on at the mains, but you can control the temperature again just at the top of the fridge if you need. You are better just controlling it from the mains control panel, because everything else is just controlled from there, and it's probably easier. So next we're going to show you the diner area. So as you can see, we've got 2 extra seating for travellers. Also, this table moves around. There's just a clip underneath that you need to undo to release, and then if you need to make this area into a single bed, you just need to lift this table up, and then it will push down to adjust the height. Just bring it back up, and it will lock into place. Just above the diner area, you've got in this cupboard here, which is going to be your Truma heating control, and to the left is going to be your Dometic control, which is your switch to turn on and off the inverter. The Truma control will send a separate link how to use this. Also over here is one of Hymer's features, which is a light. But this is not just a normal light, it can be placed there, or it's got a cable around it, and it can be hooked on the ceiling just above dining. So this is your washroom and your toilet. If you want to convert this washroom to use as a shower, you just need to push this button in here. That will then release. The door will then swing round, and then move this catch here, and then that is set up ready to use for showering. To put this back away, you just need to do it in reverse. Push this button back in and that will lock into place. And then as you can see here, we've got your toilet flush button. So the blue button will use your fresh water, and then just at the side there is a picture there, an icon, what looks like a toilet cassette. This will give you a light indicator when your toilet cassette is nearly full. It's just giving you a prompt warning. It's not letting you know that it is full just yet, it's just giving you a warning that it's nearly full. So the last bit is just going through the bed area. Just before we go through everything else, you've got 2 steps to get access. On your left, you've got a cupboard here, which is nice storage. Underneath this step here, you have got a ladder that folds out. You just need to lift this ladder up and fold it out. You only need to fold this ladder out for when you are extending the bed area to make it into a full king size bed. Just to put the ladder away, you just need to lift it back up, slide it down. Next, in the bed area, as you can see, there's a lot of lighting. To your right, when you walk in, you've got your main light switches, so they will control your main lights at the top, and then you've got your mood lighting around the cabinets and at the back. Also, as you can see on both sides, you've got a lamp which is just powered by a USB-C. They have a light switch on top, and there is one on each side. So that is the instructional video complete on the Hymer MLT 570. If you do need any more information, leave a comment below. Also leave a like, and you can always give us a call or drop us an email.